Before you invest in stocks, you should read the company's latest annual report. Ask yourself, how does a company generate its revenue? How are profits made? Where does the cash flow come from? Does that sound like too much work to you? Then mutual funds and ETFs are a good alternative. To make it more tangible, I'll show you using Microsoft as an example how you can quickly get an overview of a company's revenue. Last fiscal year, Microsoft generated over $280 billion in revenue. Microsoft's fiscal year ends on June 30th of each year. The chart clearly shows where this revenue comes from. Microsoft distinguishes between three segments: intelligent cloud, productivity, and personal computing. With its intelligent cloud division, Microsoft generated more than $100 billion. This mainly includes server products and cloud services as well as enterprise services. A look at the management discussion in the annual report shows, alongside Amazon Web Services and Google, Microsoft is one of the biggest players in the cloud business. Revenues in this area increased significantly in 2025. The intelligent cloud services under the Azure brand grew by 21% in the last fiscal year. The division also includes well-known brands like GitHub and Visual Studio. Names that will be especially familiar to those of you who code yourselves. Shareholders are placing high hopes on Microsoft continuing to see strong growth in the cloud sector in the future. Not least because the company invests billions here every year. The second major area where Microsoft generates high revenues is the Productivity and Business Processes division. The Sankey diagram shows, in this area, Microsoft generated over $120 billion in revenue in the 2025 fiscal year. This includes primarily Microsoft commercial products, Microsoft consumer products, as well as LinkedIn and business applications sold under the Dynamics brand. Many of you are, of course, familiar with the most well-known products from this division: Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and the other Office applications. The third major area where Microsoft generates revenue is called more personal computing. As the Sankey diagram shows, this includes not only the Windows operating system, but also the gaming sector. Maybe you even play on an Xbox yourself. Microsoft also generates significant revenue in the search and news advertising segment. This includes well-known brands like Bing, Copilot, Microsoft News, and the Edge browser. The most well-known Microsoft employee is certainly Satya Nadella, Chairman and CEO of Microsoft. It is largely thanks to him that Microsoft entered into a long-term partnership with OpenAI as early as 2019 and is now one of the main investors in the company that developed the AI-powered chatbot ChatGPT. If you want to learn more about Microsoft, artificial intelligence, and other technological upheavals that will shape our everyday lives in the coming years, I recommend the book Hit Refresh by Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft. And if you want to understand more precisely how gross profit, operating profit, and net profit are calculated, which are shown in the graphic to the right of revenue, then be sure to check out our video on the income statement.